Zooming at that jet, bitch.
Used to hit packs, stood on the block and was moving a snack. Now I spit truth and I'm writing these raps. I follow YAHANNA, he coming back. All of my niggas really changed their life and we sitting in class every single night. Living on do say, and we breaking out scriptures that law really get you right. That's the Lord, why did he save me? Baby, born in the 80s. Used to hide dope in my grandmother's basement. I seen the nigga brains all on the pavement. Not 32 with a switch and the laser. I was down bad with an 8-ball scale and a razor. I came out the struggle, I finally made it. I counted these blessings, I'm never complaining. Soldier, they give me your orders, say corner on corner, I do what I'm told. Nothing my crown, I'ma be fly as a bitch. You know I'ma dip it in gold. They call me Batak, so that mean I'm bold. Came out the block, used to beat at the pot, then hit all the fiends in a hole. I chased the money, was losing my soul. Used to hit packs, stood on the block and was moving a snack. Now I spit truth and I'm writing these raps. I follow YAHANNA, he coming back. All of my niggas really changed their life and we sitting in class every single night. Living on do say, and we breaking out scriptures that law really get you right.
Only the real ones call me ruler. Got 50 round steel drum in a Ruger. I say go kill one of my shooter. He say I owe you like a sooner. Hey yo, talk, tell me why they texting me. Used to get guap, weed and ecstasy. I'm out the kitchen, still with the recipe. I'm in the truth, building a legacy. I keep a couple shooters with a Tech 3. If you ain't over me, then you ain't checking me. I just hopped off the plane of Puerto Rico. Hollers and Quinte and Cinco. Homie, I leave you stresses like a limo. Pull up in any city with a rental. Free my dogs out and get them out the kennel. Enemy trying to pit me like an N.O. You know.
Used to hit packs, stood on the block and was moving a snack. Now I spit truth and I'm writing these raps. I follow YAHANNA, he coming back. All of my niggas really changed their life and we sitting in class every single night. Living on do say, and we breaking out scriptures that law really get you right. I was locked down in myself, asking the Lord every night when am I getting out? Why he keep sending me blessings and I keep on fucking up, still haven't figured it out. Talk about me, I had to lose my bust me a UE and then made it right. 40 on me, got a body. Nigga tried rob me and ended up losing his life. I bought a ticket to Cuba. TSA locked me up when I was boarding the flight. Crackers ain't give me a bail, so I was stuck in that bitch and that shit had me tight. And I had beef with the ops. I put the mirror in the bathroom and made me a knife. I see why the murder rate high. Niggas be pussy and shit and they can't really fight. Used to hit packs, stood on the block and was moving a snack. Now I spit truth and I'm writing these raps. I follow YAHANNA, he coming back. All of my niggas really changed their life and we sitting in class every single night. Living on do say, and we breaking out scriptures that law really get you right.
Better think twice about taking mine. Look him in his eyes. Ask this nigga if he fear God. I ain't gotta do much. I just give a head nod. Looking at the fear of God. You looking at the fear of God. I want everybody that I'm with to shine with me. I put the fear of God in you niggas cause God with me. Worst thing anybody can do, not ride with me. I just let them know if you ain't with me, then you against me. I'm one of God's angels, but I'm hopping out a demon. Open handing for that lip. Yeah, we call it palm reading. Sleeping on me, let them know. It get worse when you dreaming. Nine on me like a gremlin. It get worse when you feed it. Make your mind up. We say that shit a no if you think it. Every verse undefeated. 10 for 0. I know you see it. On the hunt for anybody. You see stripes, I see a zebra. Give a fuck you in the game. I be aiming from the bleachers. I'm a heckler. Passing niggas with my eyes closed, not a Tesla. Give a nigga inch, he take a mile playing catch up. See the comp, foot all on his neck, ain't no let up. I made my own way, so nobody say they helped us. Better think twice about taking mine. Look him in his eyes, ask this nigga if he fear God. I ain't gotta do much, I just give a head nod. Looking at the fear of God, you looking at the fear of God. Check his vibe, draw on that nigga, he act sketchy. Target on him, mark him out like Kane if I catch him. Never turn my back on my bros, and that's a lesson. He hoping God with him, he tried to score, I still swept him. Give me more, this shit like breakfast. Pray to God they never test us. Wish these devils would be hard of hearing, we say that's a death wish. Fear of God, that's a weapon. Break it down in the section. Ruger 5'7", tell him don't mistake us for no effing. Come get the belt, every weight class I hold the title. We are not the same, nigga, I am nothing like you. Hit him with the Drake, they gon' charge me with assault rifle. Hit him with the Drake, they gon' charge me with assault rifle. Better think twice about taking mine. Look him in his eyes, ask this nigga if he fear God. I ain't gotta do much, I just give a head nod. Looking at the fear of God, you looking at the fear of God. Better think twice about taking mine. Look him in his eyes, ask this nigga if he fear God. I ain't gotta do much, I just give a head nod. Looking at the fear of God, you looking at the fear of God.
Just different. still here, still standing. UPK, we never left the building. Commanding General YAHANNA, you know, whoa. Check it out. Rolling to America. Seize everything and bring these crackers to their knees. I need everything and I do mean everything. I know they don't like us. Go ahead and try us. Don't make me call upon the Lord and put this earth on fire. I'm only getting better and I'm only getting higher. And you are getting weaker. That's why you cannot beat us. I know you do not like us. We don't like you neither. You win against a grain. You should be ashamed. You win against a king. Let's just call it treason. Can't wait for killing season. All that shit that you be preaching. Let me see if you believe it. They say they can't be touched. Well, I'm about to put my hands on them. No more missing nice guy. I gave that spirit up. Lord, give me strength so I can tear this city up. Babylon is falling, but it's just not fast enough. Angels with a nigga, so you niggas cannot touch. Ooh, this shit not adding up. Fucking raise it up. Listen to them devils while you let them gas you up. Gas you up, yeah. Said I pray you understand. I said I pray you understand. This shit not adding up. Fucking raise it up. Listen to them devils while you let them gas you up. Said I pray you understand. Hey, I said I pray you understand.
They want me to bite my tongue, they don't like criticism. Can't sell oppressors the devil, YouTube restricted niggas. But they can post bitches twerking, police killing niggas. You can rap about catching bodies and millions listen. Bitches rap about they box and children listen. You say you black and gay, to them you still a nigga. You chasing Susie and Becky, they Emmett Tiller niggas. You got the ones that compromise and you got field niggas. It's a real difference, it make me feel different. When I kick on my boots, tie up a meat tree, I know when we teaching that camp, nobody teaching. These devils telling lies without blinking. They ain't got the integrity, try to reach them. They say they conscious and they woke, but they sleepy. I ain't sparing nobody, I'm going in. It's a rap when I hop up on that podium.
This shit not adding up, fucking raise it up. Listen to them devils while you let them gas you up. Yeah. Said I pray they understand. I said I pray they understand. This shit not adding up. Fucking raise it up. Listen to them devils while you let them gas you up. Said I pray they understand. Hey, I said I pray they understand.
Hey, we at the club out here. It's like we at the club, you feel me?
Hey, shalom, sir. How about you guys on the top, sir? Yeah, sir. Hey, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's another episode. We doing it again under the Most High in Christ. We got another STATL Connect episode, man. We doing it again, Cap. We doing it again. We keep running it. You know what I'm saying? Under Commander Jenny Hanna. You know what I'm saying? It's the STATL Connect, man. I'm in Atlanta. Hey, man, Cap down there in St. Louis. And we bridging this gap right here. We bridging this gap to wake up our people and let them know what's going on in these streets, man. This is crazy. You know what I'm saying? This episode is part 3 of Tricky Tranny.
And them trains, no, they tricky, y'all. Oh my God! Look, I know I know you got some stuff you want to pull out, but this is one thing that I'm gonna save it for the next one. I want to. I don't know. I might pull it now.
I want you to roll it, Cap. I want you to roll it. You got.
I already got something that I wanted to show, but I know I don't want to take up all the time. You know what I'm saying?
Cap.
I want to home in on this stuff here. That
No, I want you to roll it, Cap. I want you to roll it. I want you to do your thing on it.
We gonna roll it. We gonna roll it out.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll it, but if I got time, then I'm gonna get to I just wanted to. I got two things that I wanted to turn around and pull. I'm gonna put the articles up on the man. Hold on, it's not even letting me click my link. What is it? Okay, there
put the link in.
Yeah. I'm gonna
Yeah.
let me see. Bam. Oh wait, okay, hold on. That's what I didn't do. All right, I got the first one. I'm gonna share the while I'm reading it. I'm a
share.
I'm a share. Hold on. 1 second. But I got something else I'm gonna show. I'm gonna do these two, right? And then I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna let you do your thing.
Yeah, come on, nah, roll it.
Yeah, and then let me see.
We can, Cap, we can roll this tricky tranny thing all the time. I mean, we can run it for a minute because in our society, that's what they promoting. They promoting tricky trannies. This is crazy.
God, it is.
This is crazy. So yeah, let's
wait a minute, I forgot to start the club. Wait a minute.
Oh, okay, you get this on Clubhouse. Right. Yeah, let me go on and log in and that too.
Oh, wait a minute. Hey, they won't even let me run the title out on Clubhouse. It's offensive titles. You can't even put that out there.
Tricky.
Okay, wait a minute. We gotta say transformer. Hold on.
Tricky transformer. Yeah, we can roll that. That's cool.
Transformer. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see if that one get it. Hey, they something else. Boy, they show they got their back, boy. All right, yeah, it let it go like that.
Okay, all right, come. Let me see where we at.
So we gotta start saying tricky transformer.
Damn.
Hey, that's crazy, y'all. Good night, boy. They know they protected her in this society.
All right, I see it. Yeah, I see it now.
Protected in this society, y'all. And this is crazy. This is what they pushing too. You know what I mean? All of this LGBTQism, and they are pushing this stuff on our people. Oh, I see you on the line. Yeah. I mean on the Clubhouse. They are pushing this mess on our people like crazy, y'all. It's ridiculous. It's insane. But we are on Clubhouse. We on fan base. I even popped a live on Instagram. We got that going. And we on YouTube. We on the TikTok. We on everything. So if y'all want to join the live, got any comments, any questions, you can go to STATL Connect Podcast, or you can go to ISUPK St. Louis, click that link, and you can join us on the stage. All right. So the first one I'm gonna pull is this one. Let me see.
Go ahead, Cap.
All right. And then I know you got some stories. I already know.
Yep.
All right, let me see. I got this one. I'm gonna flip this one up, and then I'm gonna read it. All right. This is what. This is this is what this LGBTQ stuff amounts to, man. You understand? Y'all forcing this stuff on little kids, and look at what little kids are doing, man. Look what this kid, 17 years old. It says trans boy 17 who unalived himself on mental health ward felt worthless. Do you not understand what's going on? Not, well, I know you do, but do they not understand what they are doing to these kids? When they say that the LGBTQ community is confused, they right. That's nothing but confusion. Huh? Here you are a boy in this case, or a man, and when you say you got to go to the bathroom, you have to stand up in your dress. You know what I'm saying? You standing up at the doggone stall. You understand? With your with your ride out in in the men's restroom, or going into the women's restroom. However the hell they do. I don't understand it. I don't understand the big push on us joining bathrooms. I don't want to go in the bathroom with my woman. You understand? But look, even my own women for that, but somebody else, some stranger in a public place, like I don't want to be in the girls' bathroom and a child coming there. You understand? I'm gonna go in the men's where the men belong at. I don't care if you're trying to transform yourself and switch over or what. But this is how this turns out, man. They don't feel good about themselves. They don't. The ones in my family, y'all. There's some LGBTQers in my family. And do you know something? They don't feel good about themselves at all. They all have been contemplating suicide. Every last one of them. One of my younger cousins, he was I think he was about 15, 16 when his mother found out, when he came out of the closet and told his mother. And he told her in one of the worst ways. I feel like unaliving myself. That's what he told her. That's what
Whoa.
he told her. Because he know he's a boy. His father was deceased, but he know his father didn't play that. You understand? And so he was fighting this thing within himself. So he know he's attracted to boys, but then he's trying to live out what his father told him, which was right. You understand? His father told him, "We don't play that punk shit in this house." That's the words of his father. You understand? And guess what? Hey, I take it back to that same sentiment. You understand? The same rules apply in my house. We don't get down like that. You
Right.
understand? So then,
We don't get jiggy with that shit.
nah. And his dad. I forgot how old he was, but it was something that he did when he was I think when he was a bit younger, when he was maybe about 8, 9 or something like that. Whatever it was, his daddy did not approve of that. And she told me, you know what I'm saying, that he beat the snot out that little boy. You understand? For even having some kind of homoerotic behavior, whatever he did. I don't know. I can't recall. But she said it was something to that effect. You understand? And that's what he was speaking to when he was telling her, I feel like unaliving myself because, I know my daddy didn't play this. He wanted me to be a man, but he is attracted to men. But this is what it says. It says a 17-year-old trans boy who unalived himself on a mental health ward felt worthless and could not think of anything positive about himself. Shortly before he died, an inquest heard. It says Charlie Miller from Stratford, I think I said that, from Stratford, had been bullied at school and misgendered by healthcare staff in the 5 years up to his death. And he struggled with his mental health, Rochdale Coroner's Court heard. He was found unresponsive in his room on Prestwich Hospital's Youth Mental Health Ward Junction on 17th. Now this is an old incident, but I still just wanted to bring this up. You understand? They actually brought the story back up. You understand? And they bring an awareness to these transformers. They're trying to bring awareness to what they need to make them aware of is stay straight, stay who the hell you are. That's what the awareness should be. If you are a boy, boys are to get with girls once they become adults. They get with a woman. The man, when he becomes a man, he's old enough to deal with women. You understand? Then that's what he gets. He gets a woman. If you are a girl, you remain a little girl, and then when you become a woman, you find you a man. That should be the awareness, not bringing this stuff up as if we're just mourning the loss of some person that suffered with something. You just just like out of the blue. This stuff right here this is a demon, man. This is a whole demon. It's a whole demon. And at one point, nobody liked the LGBT community. It's this force that they doing with the celebrities and athletes, and you know what I'm saying, with everybody so-called liking it and embracing it. That's why it's getting the praise that it's getting now. Yeah, I don't ever remember heterosexuality out getting no kind of notoriety. I ain't never heard nobody being praised for being straight other than us. You know how we get down. You understand? We are proud to be straight men and women in the ISUPK. You understand? Because it's so many on the other side and in the other community, man. It's ridiculous. It is ridiculous. But they don't understand what they doing to even the adults. The adults don't like it either. The adults don't like it either, man. Nobody even likes what they're doing. They're trying to. What's that old term they said? They gay and happy. No, you're not. No, you're not. I'm telling you, the ones in my family, I feel the same worthless. I didn't talk to them before. I done had conversations with them, and they feel the same worthless. They feel nasty. They look nasty. They started looking nasty. My little cousins, man, they used to look good and strong and young and healthy. Now they look wore out. The girls, even the sisters in my family, that started becoming what they call them carpet munchers. They same thing. They started looking nasty and just oh my god, they just look like they feel worthless. And then when I talk to them, have a conversation with them, they all feel bad. They all going through this, they all that, and this and that. You understand? And it's nothing good. Nothing what they call it gay and happy. None of that. I ain't heard not one gay and happy story from none of them. Not none of them. So let's see. I'm gonna drop that one, and I'm gonna pull up the next one. Well, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna save my last one. How many you got?
I got a couple.
Never mind. I don't know why I asked you, boy. You come equipped with about 100. I don't know what possessed me to even ask you such a question. Oh, let me read this last one. This is what I want to do.
All right, go ahead, go ahead.
On the bad news. The bad news for the LGBTQ community is this right here in Missouri, right? It said, oh, let me pull it up. Hold on. All right. It says Missouri bill could make it a felony to perform in drag in public places. And guess what? I can't wait. I hope they do this. You understand? Because everybody don't want to see you, man. You understand? Nobody wants to see you sashay around in the dress. And I'm telling you, they everywhere, brother. They are everywhere, and I get so disgusted. I'm sick of seeing them, man. So I hope they end up doing it. But this is what it says. It says a new bill making its way through the Missouri legislature would deem any business that allows drag performances sexually explicit. Now, this is the thing about them, right? Is now those gays, it was something. What was the last one that we pulled? It was some kind of little little workbook or crayon coloring book or something for kids, to where they forced this mess on the kids to where they had you had to figure out what I can't remember what that was. Now you gotta refresh my memory on this. But they had strap-ons, they had dildos, they had all kind of stuff on this thing, man. Those people, that LGBT community, brother, gets real explicit and real sick. And they are sexually perverted as can be. Why are you teaching this nonsense to children? So the performances that they have, I'm sure they get just as explicit as that damn coloring book. It was something coloring book or something. I can't remember what it was, but it had all of the stuff that you see in the gay parades and the LGBTQ parades.
Yeah, if I could, sir.
Go ahead.
Yeah, the coloring book is called "Being Gay Is Okay."
Come on, there it is. That's it. And in that book, we turn around and you got dildos. They got all kind of whatever they dress and drag. Oh my god, it's just disgusting, man. They teach this mess to kids. You know. Let me read this. I'm gonna finish this up and then you can rock. And it says, and would charge performers with felonies if they perform anywhere accessible by a minor. That's why I say I hope they do this out. I hope they put this in effect ASAP. You understand? Because our kids don't need to see this, man. They don't need to be influenced by this nonsense. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
This should never be something that our children can get their hands on or their eyes on. You know? So, like I said, man, this is one bill that I signed on this one. You know what I'm saying? I would say, look, I don't vote, but I would go vote for this one. You understand? I will go vote. I'm gonna go in there. I'm gonna go out, change clothes. I'm gonna go to the truck, change clothes, come back in, vote again. Have somebody else ID, vote again. Have somebody else ID, vote again. Look, I'm gonna vote about 1,000 times. I'm gonna vote 1,000 times to make sure we get this one passed. You understand? Well, let me start sharing this, and then you can go on and rock. I'm gonna pull them other pictures up to show you just how nasty, man, that this community of people can be. You understand? Go ahead, you got it.
Nah, look, Cap, you hitting on some heavy things. That's why I'm saying you rocking and rolling right now. Do you know what I'm saying? Because some of these articles that I'm looking up and getting into some of these definitions, I don't understand it, man. They just coming up with anything, man. I got this article right here, sir. And you was talking about the youth and how they are unaliving themselves because they can't even identify. They're fighting with their own self because they can't identify. So
right,
it's a chick. It ain't no chick. I don't even know why I said that, but it's a man. Yeah, this a man, Kim Petrus, saying being trans doesn't define her, but allows her to be an example for trans youth.
That's heavy out.
And they pushing this on the kids. And I wanted to bring out one. I was trying to get it, but I was trying to bring out the one where Dwayne Wade. Everybody know Dwayne Wade played for the Miami Heat. You know, he done won the championship. You know, he's an advocate for trans people now. He just need to come out the closet, and I don't know what he's waiting on.
Exactly. He definitely in there.
Yeah, he definitely in there.
He is definitely in there.
Yeah, he definitely in there. That's where his son got it from, probably from him. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So
I believe.
Check this out. Check this out, Cap.
Real quick, since you're talking about him, I think he said he used to dress in his mother's clothes.
Oh,
wear her shoes when he was little. I believe he said that. Yeah, he used to dress up like you know his mother's clothes when he was little. That's why he okayed with his son. You understand? Look, my son tried that one time. He tried his mother's flip flops on. You hear me? He was just playing, just running around the house, just playing. And he came in the room and was kicking shoes. He was in my shoes, and he was just kicking my shoes all over the place. He tried to get in his mama's feet. I said, "Get your goddamn feet out there. Them your mama's shoes." You know what I'm saying? You ain't playing in your mama. He was just playing, but I don't even want him to get used to him playing like that. Right, you know what I mean? So when it came to, he had kicked my boots, my tennis, everything. Everywhere. He all over the room. But then, as soon as he went to her flip flop, oh no, we don't play with that. Don't play. We don't
All
put
right.
on your mama's clothes. You understand? We don't put on your mama's shit. You
Yeah,
understand? And I stopped that real quick out. So,
yeah, damn right, Cap.
my
You're right.
son,
Oh, yeah.
I don't understand Dwayne Wade. Other than what you just said, he must need to come out the closet, and that was kind of like his way of coming out was through his son. If you
Through his
ask me,
son, right? Yeah, yep.
so
Through his son, and his woman sitting right there and going with it. But nah, check it out, Cap.
oh,
This is a crazy article right here. And you know I got a few more. We're gonna run it down. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully we don't go past the time on this one. But it says Kim Petras saying being trans doesn't define her, but allows her to be an example for trans youth. And then it says landing a Mac Viva Glam campaign has always been the highest honor in the beauty world. You know what I'm saying? You know that's a really, really LGBTQ world, that beauty world. And for slut pop, they call it slut pop. It's slut pop. Ideal Kim Petras is only the latest accomplishment on her long to-do list. After becoming the first openly trans person to win a Grammy, the internet has become obsessed with Kim Petras' perfectly curated identity and her commitment to serving. So fittingly, Kim Petras' Via Glam campaign perfectly embodies her love for over-the-top glamour and larger-than-life hair. You know what I'm saying? And this is what women go out there and do. Sometimes y'all be looking like these trannies, man. Y'all be looking like these tricky trannies sometimes. Because y'all go over the top, and that's what they do to cover up that masculinity, that man face. You can't cover that man face up, man. I don't care. Look, I don't care how much powder you put on your face. You can't cover up that man face. So let me keep going. It says Barb in line at the Mac store to a full-blown glam ambassador. It is safe to say with over 20 million monthly Spotify listeners and a couple rite of passage controversies, Kim Petras is no longer just a stan. So, I mean, I don't know if I'm reading it right, but now they're not calling them trans. Hey, Cap, they ain't calling them trans, they calling them stans. They are calling them stans.
right, I see. Go ahead.
Yeah, they ain't trans, they call them stans. All right. While Petras proudly wears the pop star title, trans icon is another credit she came times given. Oh, Salaki is another credit she's sometimes given. And even though that responsibility can be taxing, Petras mostly cares about being there for trans youth, with 100% of her proceeds of her Via Glam lipstick going to the Trevor Project, a nonprofit organization that provides resources for the LGBTQ community youth. Preachers feel good knowing her campaign is giving back to the community. This is not giving. Hey, black people, let me tell you something. This is not giving back to the black community. It's destroying the black community. It's not giving back, man. Because you support something that the Lord goes totally against. He goes totally against that. It's not giving back. Let me keep going, because giving back to the community, because above all else, Petras hopes to lead by example. And if there are trans kids out there who are waiting in line for Kim Petras' Via Glam collection, she's done just that. So she's being praised. She's being praised for pushing something that goes against the Most High. He's. I ain't gonna even say she's, he's.
Right. What they used to call him, he, she back in the day.
Yeah, she.
He, she. Good dog all night. Damn, man.
He. But what
I just
these
don't
trans,
understand. What's so wrong with being who you're born, what you're born? You know what I'm saying? Like, I think being a man is the greatest thing in the world. I look at women sometimes. Look, I'm the greatest lover of the black, Hispanic, and Native Indian woman in all of the state of Missouri, probably all of the world. You understand? And guess what? There's some things about them that I just
Mhm.
don't want. I don't want even. You understand? Like, listen,
Yeah,
all 10 of
I
my
got you.
kids, right? They mothers, my women, they almost died giving birth to them. I was sitting there watching them scream and yell and they about to die. I was like, damn. You understand? I don't want to. I don't want to feel that. I don't want to feel that. I don't want to. You understand? None of that. I don't want to. JJ. I love what I'm working with. You understand?
Hey,
I love.
Cap. So, like my
And
cousin, so the sound kind of cracking up a little bit.
come on.
Yeah, it's kind of cracking up a little
Yeah,
bit.
I thought I fixed that. What about now?
Better, bro.
Oh,
Much
okay,
better.
okay. Yeah. Okay, so like I said, I don't want to be no woman. I turn around and 7 days out of each month they
Still
have me.
doing it, sir. They're still doing it now. They're still
It's
doing it.
still doing. It's back doing it again. Oh, come on,
Yeah,
man.
still doing it.
I don't know what the. Hold on. Is it good now?
Nah, it's still cracking. It's still cracking. It's still cracking. It's still
I don't know.
cracking.
Mute up real quick. Mute your mic and let
All
me
right,
see
come,
if
come.
you're doing it on this. Start talking. You muted? No, you still on mute. I'm looking at you out. You still on? There you go. Okay. Now, what about now? Can you still hear the noise? You can hear the noise while I'm talking, while you on mute?
Con, so I can still hear it slightly. Yeah, I can still hear it. Yep.
I don't know. I don't know if it's this sound, but I don't know what it is. It's still choppy?
Yeah, it don't sound like it's crackling as much, but
Okay, it's
it was
good.
It was cracking really bad.
Oh,
No, it's
okay.
good. It sound okay now. It sound okay now. It sound
Oh,
decent.
okay. Yeah. Now, I was just saying, it's something about a thing called a menstrual cycle that a woman has every once a month, every 7 days. I don't want to go through that. I don't want to experience nothing like that. You understand? Women talk all soft and sweet, and they're all squishy and all of that. I like that about them. I don't want to be soft and mushy, and you understand. I love being a warrior. You understand? I love being a soldier. I love being a man. You understand? I look at women, especially mine. They love cooking. They be in the kitchen. I be watching them while they cooking, and you understand? They doing their thing in them pots and them pans, boy. Woo. And I don't want to stand at the stove. I don't. You understand? I know how to cook. You understand? Very
Yeah,
good at it. But
right.
I don't want to be at the stove. You understand?
Mm,
That's their thing.
yeah.
Me, I want to be out there in the field. You understand? I got things to do. You know. So
Mhm.
I just don't. And then when you go in the Bible, the roles of the man and the woman is laid out. It's beautiful, and it's really how we actually are. No man really is just dying to take the woman's place. Most men just want a woman to do her thing and stay in her place, not to switch up. You understand? I just
Right.
don't understand it. I really don't understand it.
Mm,
Because it's no real legit reason why you would want to turn around, change or transform from what you are to something else. It's just once you look it up, it's all due to abuse. 90, what is it, 2%? Am I off on the percentage? Is it 92 or 94?
Yeah, I think it's around. I think it's 92%.
92% of the LGBTQ community admits to being abused as a child, and that's why they end up doing that. That's ridiculous. I heard of women getting with other women so men won't hurt them anymore because they were hurt, what I'm saying, as a child, and no one was there to protect them, you
Right.
know. So I mean, I get it, but no, you come here to the ISUPK and get healed. Don't try to switch over because that's not gonna make it no better. Changing over, guess what? You can be by yourself. That's how you know it's a whole demon. That's how you know that is a whole demon, because if that's your reason, because you was traumatized as a child, why not just stay by yourself? Why not be by yourself? If you don't want to be with a man because a man hurt you and you're a girl, stay by yourself. Don't get with nobody. But why switch over, cross that road, cross that bridge, thinking it's gonna be safe over there? And I'm gonna tell you this story real quick, and I'm gonna let you get to it. There was a sister that stayed right across the bridge, East St. Louis, right? That was her reason for her getting with a woman, right? And for I think it was 20 years until this sister ended up passing away with AIDS. And guess what? It scared the other woman straight up. There's no lie. I ain't making this. She turned around. Both of them was in the LGBTQ community for 20 years with each other. The lady, when she found out what she died from, she went and got her a man, brother, straight up. No lies. She went and got a man. She went and she got married, and she had kids. You understand? She got pregnant by this guy. You understand? Her husband, not just no guy, but her husband. She went and did it how it was supposed to be done. So she was actually traumatized by being with her, because she said we was together every day. She said, I'm trying to figure out, when did this happen? When did she go get with some man to give her this? You understand? And she was like, dang. And she said, look, you can't trust nobody. That's what she said. She was like, you can't trust nobody. She thought crossing over was gonna be much happier. You know what I'm saying? She thought what they say, gay mean happy. She thought it was gonna be.
She thought the grass was greener. She thought the grass was green over there.
Yeah. She thought the vagina was green on the other side, but she found out it wasn't. She immediately jumped back over where she belonged. You understand? Right. Now she's in the arm and in the bed of some man. You understand? But just to say, her trauma is what took her to the LGBTQ community and what made her go that route. And then she was traumatized, and that made her jump back straight. You understand? So I'm glad the sister's straight now. I'm glad she's straight now. But this was really wearing on her out. She did not know. And it don't take that long, man. You know what I'm saying? People lie and I'm finna run to the grocery store. I'm gonna run over my mama's house or whatever she did. You know what I'm saying? It got slipped in somewhere. And that's something else real quick. I know I said I was gonna let you rock after this, but that should let you know.
Go ahead, Cap. You got it.
All of them L's in that G, B, and T and Q community, they go get some rod. They go get some rod. I don't care what you say. It's just something about that thing. That rubber just don't give it. That don't fix it. You understand? That Mr. Blaster don't fix it. You understand? And whatever they use, whatever battery operated, with jumper cables. You understand? You know what I'm saying? Look,
they get that little rose and try to put it down there and buzz themselves to death. That don't work for you.
Hey, matter of fact, it was some little sister, man, a young girl, said she ended up getting an STD for using her mother's rose, man.
Oh my goodness! Go on, Cap.
Yeah,
no,
she did. Yes, it's out there. I'll give you the article.
I gotta get that one. That's crazy. That is crazy.
Her mother is not even washing it off after she used it. And she gave her, well, she didn't give it to her, but her daughter shouldn't have been trying to go use that behind nobody anyway. You understand? Wait till you are old enough. I forgot how old she was, but wait till you are old enough and get you a man. You don't have to have a Rose or Mr. Blaster or put the negative and the positive battery cables together and you ain't gotta zap you like that. Right. You understand? You don't have to do that. You can get you a man and you can get you some real pleasure. You understand? Hey, but that's crazy. That's crazy. I'll tell you.
Nah, that's crazy, Cap. That was crazy. I gotta look that one up, man. That was wild.
I'm gonna send you the article. I'm gonna send it to you.
Got him gone, sir. Got him gone. Look, check it out, though. Check it out. Look, They gotta. Do you know the cisgender? Do you know what that is?
What is cisgender?
Cisgender. Yeah.
Wait a minute. I think that's
I
what they
just-
call that's what they call the women. I think. If
No,
if
sir.
I'm not mistaken, that's a diss to the women that the trannies use to call them cisgender. Is that correct? Yeah. That's it. That's what that
Let me
is.
read. Let me read the
That's
definition, Captain. You know we can
what
run
it
it
is.
down.
Yeah, run it down.
So cisgender refers to a person whose gender identity matches the sex they were assigned at birth.
Right. So that's where the LGBT made that up. They call
exactly.
cis. You understand? Cisgender. Yeah, that's what they did. That's to diss biological women. That's what that is. That's all.
Right,
it is.
exactly. Count on Khan,
Yeah,
sir.
they made
Damn
that
right.
up.
Count on Khan.
And
Let
that's
me get.
nonsense.
Yeah, let me. I can
our
get more
sisters
into it, but
ain't nothing cisgender about them. You understand? They are what you chumps want to be. You understand? These chumps want to be cisgender. They wish they was, you know what I'm saying, naturally born that way, but you're not.
that's just wild.
You got men to get BBLs trying to look like, you know what I'm saying, pebbles, trying to look like a woman, or to get breast implants and taking what's some damn thing, hormones and all
Hormone
that.
pills. Yep.
That's terrible.
Absolutely.
That's terrible.
Yeah, so I didn't know that, so I really looked into it, and then I got into this article right here, right? I got into this article where it says man accused of unaliving trans woman says he was tricked by the transgender. He was tricked. This is tricky tranny.
Tricky tranny.
And we're gonna bring this thing out. You know what I'm saying? He was tricked. He went to the point to where he felt like he had to unalive this woman because he was tricked. But I don't really think he was tricked. I think he liked it. I think he just couldn't deal with it. So it says the trial of the unaliving of a lot. This is the actual person's name. Eliza Nadles, a trans woman who was brutally beaten in Harlem, began this week. We attended the court proceedings where the prosecution read a confession allegedly made by the man accused of the crime. It said just underway, Nettles was 21 years old when she was brutally attacked. You know what I'm saying? On the streets of Harlem. She was unalive 5 days later in the hospital. Now, after 18 months of investigation, New York State believes James Dixon to be her killer. He said, if you follow the gruesome news trial of trans murder in the U.S., or if you love someone transgender, oh my goodness, or if you are transgender yourself, then you may be familiar with the circumstances in which trans women often get unalived. In the case of Asylum Nettles, she was walking with her trans sisters when a group of men flirtatiously engaged them. As young men sometimes do, women put something happen in between their cat calls. And at the moment, Nettles fell too and was beat against the pavement. And men realized she and her friends were transgender. At least that's the story detailed in the confession written by Dixon that was read aloud by the detective who he confessed to in the case. You know what I'm saying? That's wild. Yeah. That's wild, man. So you see, like, if you can't look, Cap, if you can't tell a tricky tranny from everybody else, I mean, I don't know what you're out there doing. I can tell the difference. I can see the difference. I can see the difference. I can tell the difference. Hold on, we got a couple more. Hold on, let me keep rolling. What's the time? We got 8 minutes. Cool. All right. So I got one that says Milwaukee man pleads guilty to unaliving Regina May Allen, a black transgender woman. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, maybe. Yeah, so a black transgender woman, and I'm gonna get to this last. I'm gonna read this one down, and then I want to get to this one that's very interesting to me. You know what I'm saying? It says a Milwaukee man now admits he ended the life of Regina May Allen, whose unaliving nearly 2 years ago was part of a disturbing string of unalivings that left Milwaukee's LGBTQ community shaken. Trial for Clayton Herbron was expected to begin Tuesday in Milwaukee courtroom. He was charged with first-degree and intentional homicide. So they got a new name for it. Intentional homicide. I ain't never heard of that. Instead, Herbert, 33, entered a guilty plea just before jury selection was supposed to get underway. He will be sentenced July 29th by circuit judges. Allen was one of several transgender black women who were unalive since June 2022 in a disturbing trend that shook Milwaukee's LGBT community. She was just days from her 36th birthday when she was unalive, when she was shot outside her apartment in a Milwaukee's Avenue's West neighborhood. Herbert was arrested within days of the shooting. Check this out, Cap. This is wild. Hold on. This is wild. His capture came thanks largely to Allen, who, accordingly to a criminal complaint, gave police a description with her last breaths of the man who shot her, what kind of vehicle he drove, and where the two met. So she got in a lot. I mean, she got popped. She got popped, but they had the strength to tell them who did it and who it was and where they met and all that, right? Oh, this is crazy. It says police were called to the 800 block of North 26th Street on August 29th at 2:14 a.m. and found Regina Allen laying on the ground outside with a gunshot wound. According to the criminal complaint, she was able to tell officers before she was taken to the hospital she had been shot by a man about 30 years old with brown hair. She said he drove a black Tahoe with a child seat in the back. So this man is out here. He got a child. He's dealing with a woman. He's trying to play a heterosexual thing, but you up here picking up trannies at the store. Hold on, let me keep going. She said he drove a black Tahoe with a child in the back seat, and that she had met him at a gas station on the near north side. Police went to the gas station in question and looked at surveillance video showing Allen interacting with the man matching the description she provided. Police recognized him as Hubbard based on past encounters with him. The quality of the video and visible tattoos on his arms. The two left the gas station. So he picked her up. He like, shit, let's go ride. Let's do something. He was ready to play the game. The two left the gas station together in Hubbard's truck after paying for their items. When Regina Allen returned home, witnesses reported seeing her in an argument with the driver as she got out of the car. One witness said he saw Allen walking away from the car toward the apartment building when she turned back to the car and made a loud statement. She probably called him a punk. That's a lie. I mean, I would think, I don't know. I'm just saying. The witness then heard a single gunshot and heard Regina Allen saying, "I'm shot," before falling to the ground. Whew. Now, when you tricky, it's a crazy thing. Anything can happen to you when you're tricky. Anything can happen to you, sir. You gotta let the man know. Hold on, let me let my Dukes up. What's going on, my Dukes?
How you doing?
Hey, what's
Hey
going on?
everyone.
What's
Hey,
going
Shalom,
on, my
sis.
Duke?
Hey, how you?
I'm all right.
I'm listening, sweetie.
All right, we getting it on. We talking about tricky trainings and the things that can happen when you this LGBT. That's not a safe place. You know what I'm saying? People think the LGBT community is a safe place, but it's not. It's a bunch of violence.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
Nah, it's a bunch of violence. You know, a lot of people get hurt. You know what I'm saying? It's not a good thing for our people. You know what I'm saying? And we just bring out some of those stories that let them know, like, it's not a good thing. It's an abomination to the Lord. You get what I'm saying, my dude? So nah, Cap, go ahead and rock. I got a few more. You know what I'm saying? I know we almost coming up on the time. I might read one more and then we'll go.
And since you just brought up how unsafe it is, let me show you what I came across. Show you just how unsafe the LGBTQ community is. All right. Now I've heard of women putting what they call it, period blood in spaghetti to try to put some voodoo on the man to make him do what you want him to do. I've heard of that.
Yeah, right.
But this right here took the cake, guys. This cat here, Kiddo Twan, this is what he posted. He says, "Be careful with me." I'm gonna show you the chump at the end, right? This is what I told you I was gonna share. This dude he's showing porn fabuloso in a glass as if that's Kool-Aid. You understand? Is if you like, say for instance, if you piss him off, because that's what he's saying. Be careful with me. Be careful with how you treat me. You piss me off, hurt me, then this is some of the stuff I'm subject to do. I'm subject to get you back in return. And this is what he's saying he would do. Check this out. Let me show you the other. Look at this one. He's gonna make you some rice, a steak and rice and gravy. But look what the can right there behind.
You got Alpo on it.
Alpo. Yeah, I don't even gotta say the rest. Dog food. You understand? This is dog food, huh? This is the same cat that made the same post, that series of "Be careful with me." Watch how you treating me. This is what he do, right? This is what he'll do. Look at this.
Oh, whoa,
Look at the
that's
chicken.
wild.
Look at the dude. The
Comment.
chicken.
Oh my God.
He's saying he's going to fry you some chicken legs in some boric acid. He's going to give you some spaghetti, some spoongetti, right? And what I said, now women have been no, but he ain't got no period blood to put in her. You understand? But so he goes and gets some Comet and puts some with the bleach in it too. Comet with the bleach in there on top of the spaghetti as Parmesan cheese, and then the boric acid on the chicken legs as you know what I'm saying, the flour. All right.
Oh,
I'm telling you, it is unsafe. And this is him right here. This is the dude. This is him sending his warning to his LGBT lover saying, "Be careful with me, because I'll be done poisoned you. I'll be done took you out of here." I mean, this is insane.
Yeah, that's crazy.
This is insane. So when you said that, I was trying to hold it, but I wanted to get that out. And look, this right here, this stuff ain't safe. The LGBT community, it is filled with demons, man. That is not a place to where you're supposed to run if you've been hurt. Remember, I told you a lot of the people that I spoke to them, you know what I'm saying, in my family that I didn't even counsel before, of saying that they have been traumatized as a child. You know, and it's a proven fact. Statistics, show that a lot of 92% of them claim to have been defiled as a child.
Right.
You know, and then everywhere in the where I see them, and had an opportunity, what I'm saying, to talk to them before, that's what it's been. Somebody did something to them as a child, somebody hurt them, and now they want to turn around and hurt and victimize somebody else. It was a sister that came to our the not the meeting. What was it? The chicken and waffles we did. Come meet the priest. Some I forgot what we titled it, what we named it. But man, we had a big turnout. A lot of people came out, man, for chicken and waffles. You understand, and had a chance to talk with all the priests and stuff here, and it was an excellent turnout. And one of the sisters, somebody I forgot who it was, but they mentioned, pedophilia. They mentioned it, and then the sister had pulled me to the side, and she wanted to get something off her chest as soon as she heard it. You understand? The sister was about in tears too, and she was just didn't understand. She was hearing us say how they need to be protected. It don't need to be swept under the rug for the person to, for the child to sit with the family member that hurt them. Every holiday, every birthday, every Christmas, all of them events, the child has to sit face to face with the doggone perpetrator, and they never get any justice. So she heard, what I'm saying, one brothers talking about that. And she came over to me and said, she said, I think you're right about that, and how they don't protect, the children in the community like that, black children. She said, because it happened to me, and she said, when it happened to me, everybody knew. She said, but nobody did nothing. She said, everybody in my entire family knew, and they did absolutely nothing. But she said, but then when I turned around and she became the predator herself, because that's how it works. You understand? The thing is going to work one of several different ways. Either you're going to turn around and become promiscuous, you might become LGBTQ, you might become a criminal. You understand? Or you turn around and you become a predator yourself, and you start preying on your next victim. So she said when she did it to one of her family members, she said they wanted to unalive her. She said everybody, the whole family, the same whole family that did nothing when it came to her, found out about her the same way they knew about everybody else. And she said they wanted to unalive her, but they did not help her at all. It could have been solved had you once you found out, once you knew, fix it then. Whoever that person is, they got to go. You understand? They got to go. Ain't no sweeping this under the rug. I don't give a damn because you my brother. You ain't touching my children. Or yours, or anybody else's around me for that matter. I don't give a damn who it is. I can't know something like this out and then just, oh man, hey, come on over. I'm for the barbecue, man. Come on over. Man. We ain't worried about that. We ain't talking about that, man. Just come on over, man. Have a beer with me. To hell with that. You understand? The children need to be protected. And then this is just a big old nasty cycle that we letting continue, man. To now they praising them for the article that you read. They get praised for it. You can worship for being LGBTQ. Hell, Barack Obama and Michelle went around, and who was that kid that turned around and came out the closet? I think he was about 16, and they honored him with so much love and embrace and money, even and gifts and all kind of stuff. Oh, that was just so amazing that he came out the closet. No, you better go back in the closet, take off all that.
Take your ass back in the closet. Don't come out the closet.
Real quick, boy. Cause look, I'm like my little cousin daddy. We don't play that shit around here. You understand? We don't play that shit around here. So you better go back in that motherfucking closet. You better change them motherfucking clothes, and you better come back out of there straight. You understand? Before I deal with you. You know what I mean? Just that simple. I just don't understand it, man. I don't even understand why they even, why our people, because we looked down on it for so long, man. We never accepted that. it was never accepted, man. I remember back in the day coming up as a kid, dog. You better stay in the closet. You understand? Because they did what they call here. I'm pretty sure they probably do it everywhere else too. But gay bashing, right? Man, that was big here, brother. Ooh-wee. I remember my first year at the high school down in on the south side at Roosevelt High School, right? I remember the first time I witnessed that, brother, the gay bashing. You hear me? Turn around, we went in the bathroom. I'm in the bathroom using it. We going from class to class. Turn around, go get my book back, my books, my next class. I throw it in my backpack out, and I turn around and throw this thing on my shoulder and say, "Hey, I gotta go to the bathroom real quick." Brother, I went in there to use the bathroom and witness the beating of my life. You understand me? I witnessed one of the worst beatings of my life. Turn around, punk came in there after me, and that's all I heard. A few seconds later was, "Oh, oh, oh!" He's sitting there screaming, getting the snot beat out of him. I'm not kidding. I'm serious. I'm telling you. I'm in this. I'm like, what the hell going on? I'm in the stall. Like, what the hell going on out there? And boy, I'm telling you, man. Look, I couldn't get out. I couldn't go nowhere. It was about 10 or 12 of them. It was 12 of them. Man, I'm talking about they beat the brakes off this dude, man.
Damn right.
Ooh, they beat the brakes. That's what I said back in the day, boy. You better stay in the closet. They weren't playing that. I'm telling you, that was my first year of high school. I was a freshman. And saw that out. You understand? And like
that's crazy.
I ain't know what the hell all that punk ass screaming was, but I found out came out of it, brother. They beat the snot out that dude, man. I'm talking about, man. He was crawling out of there. He couldn't even get up. He couldn't even get up, man. He was crawling. Wasn't no walking, wasn't no staggering. He was crawling, trying to get up out of there. Straight up. I mean, that was insane. But that's what they did, though. You understand? That was notorious here in St. Louis. They did not play it here at all. I'm telling you. So, like I said, if you was in the closet, boy, you better stay in there.
Better stay in that closet.
But now, hell, they welcome you now. Hey, you come on out. You be who you are now. You understand?
Live your truth. That's what they say. Live your truth now. That's what they say. Live your truth.
They stand that mess because it's influencing our kids, man. You understand? It's influencing our children. You remember that song that we pulled to where they said in a song, "We're coming for your kids." Like now this is what I don't understand. Now here they go. They got us to where we are against pedophilia, drug use and sale, and black on black crime and all this kind of stuff. We got the solutions to fix every problem in the black community, right? But us, they flag our classes. You know, the last class show that we just did.
Some kind of flag that one.
They got flag, got clipped. You understand? That's what they do for us. But then the LGBTQ community can make a whole song saying that they coming to defile children. Like, and then the song is on YouTube. Not one flag. Not one single flag. Straight up.
That's crazy.
It's ridiculous. They get to say and do whatever they. So, what's his name? Saucy Santana. Santana.
Oh my God! Don't even give me started on that shit right there.
He said he was going to RAPE somebody.
Yeah.
He get to say that, but then no flag, no nothing. He all on TV doing whatever he want to do, saying whatever he want to say. Nobody said a word about that. But then that it's an abomination. Then they flagged the video.
Cap, you gotta go in some of these rooms, right? I was in a room the other day. My Dukes was in there with me. You know what I'm saying? In this room, right? So, brother, he went back. So they was kind of going back and forth, right? So a police officer had unalived his son. He waited 4 years and went to her. I don't know if it was a graduation prom or whatever. But he waited 4 years for her to, and then he went back and touched her. You know what I'm saying? He went back and unalived her. He went back.
Sure did.
And got his thing on. We was in a room, and it's so many different opinions. You know, some things I agree with, some things I don't agree with. You know what I'm saying? But that was just a situation that happened, and that, I mean, that can happen sometimes. But I got one more article, Cap. One more article, and then we go get up out of here because we can.
1 second before you do that. Did you want to say something, sis? I know. I see the sister.
No, I was just agreeing to what Mon Shawala was saying. Thank you, Cap. I appreciate you and everything. I definitely like that y'all invited me on here to see what was going on. So the more and more I observe, I know when to come in. I try to let you guys go ahead and talk. So respectfully.
Yeah. And look, I appreciate you helping my brother out down there with the food and their clothing drive they be doing down there.
Plenty more time.
Yeah, damn right. We need to do more of that than that stuff that be going on in that TDT room. All that.
You are so right. And don't get it misconstrued. I don't agree with a lot of stuff that's on that stage, but we dealing with different people with different personalities and stuff, and it's amazing that you got so many people in different states that their mindset is so crazy. I wouldn't have never thought it because I normally be on TikTok. With my son, he got his own platform with 18,000 on his platform, and majority of the time we deal with a lot of women come on our stage, and he try to educate them women about how they they change their little funky ways on how they be doing things and stuff. So I'm sorry.
Nah, you good? Hey, you good to talk about, dude? You good? Go ahead, roll it.
Sisters need some
yeah, they do, because in the room that I be at, I don't like the way how them sisters be up in there talking all like they man. I call them man eaters. Trying to talk to the men like they thinking they a dude. Themselves. So I don't get down like that, because my parents raised me the right way to be respectful and move out of the way when men are talking. Because my daddy wouldn't even let us. It was 6 of us, and whenever they had company coming over, we couldn't even be in the living room when they was talking with other folks. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so that's the generation I come from and stuff. But see, they don't want to receive that. These young people this time, they don't want to receive nothing from us, because I just went, Marshall, I don't even know if you was up in there. I went the hell off on Nikki and that Yo Mama chick.
Nah, I wasn't in there, my dude. I wasn't in there. I probably was asleep.
I read their ass. I took them. I drug them up. Got doggone 20 and brought them down 285 back down south, man. Because you know what I'm saying? They keep trying to knock she keep trying to make it an issue, like his the elders against the young folks. No, only thing we're trying to do is trying to pay the way to just tell y'all need to kind of calm down, be a little bit softer to these men about, men do what they do. But you can't be up here trying to handle men like you a dude. Because back in the day, we couldn't do that. We had to still stay respectful. What's right and right is what's wrong and wrong is wrong. But these girls, they be trying to handle y'all, man. I don't know what the hell going on and what the energy don't got sprinkled in the air, but I don't like all that disrespect, kind of thing. So, it is what it is. You can only teach so much. If they don't want to receive it, then I keep moving on. I'm going to grab the ones that want to receive it and take that handful and keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't save everybody.
They're right, my dude. They're right, my dude.
Yeah,
they're right, my dude.
Yeah, well, look, send the brother Mahershala the links for your son channel and stuff that he owns, so we can support that. Jump over there, see what he.
Yeah, definitely. I would love for you guys to get on there and talk, because it's a lot of these are like over in on that platform as well. So yeah, we do need to combine and get together and talk some real talk, because I ain't with all that buffoonery. I sit in there, like I said, me and Marshall sit in there and we see what's going on. I'm a mod on that stage, but I'm very well respect on that stage. You know what I'm saying? I sit and listen a lot of time, But see, what they feel, what they need to be concerned about is the quiet one that is listening can be the most dangerous person to you. And I tell them that all the time. You know, when I'm on there, you don't know who is listening, what people position they hold, and what they do for y'all to be talking this crazy. You know, they talk crazy on there. I don't understand. I told my Ashwal, I feel like it's a bad energy up in there. It's real bad energy up in there.
Yeah, it
My
is.
hey, look, my Deuce will call me and she'll text me and be like, "Hey, get up here and teach," because they don't know what they're talking about. They need some truth. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Right.
They need
fact.
truth. You know what I'm
Fact.
saying? So that's how we do, Cap.
I,
I'm gonna
I,
run. Hey, Cap.
I feel
Oh,
that.
go ahead. My bad.
Real quick, I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna let you get it. Cause now she right. I haven't ever seen any of that weirdness. You know what I'm saying from her, in that room. You understand? I've seen her try to get order in the room, and they don't be listening. You know, but I've never
Mm-hmm.
seen her get out of order. So she's right. And then with the it's something different going on in that room. It really is. You know,
A
because
bad energy.
it is because you act you as soon as I come in there, everybody get to asking me questions. And then while I'm trying to answer, everybody want to start asking other questions. They
Other
want to
question.
start talking. They want to wait a minute. What kind of? I'm like, what kind of room is this? You know,
Cap.
I don't like that either, Cap. I don't. I
yeah,
don't like that at all. You
yeah,
know?
yeah.
Cap, hey, Cap, I'll be in the room, Cap. They won't even let me talk. I can't. I started something, and somebody done said, and they, man, 2-3 people done came off the mic trying to get at me. I'm like, hey, hold on, wait, just hold on.
Right,
Give me
right,
Mm-hmm.
one
right, right,
second.
right.
Let me get it
Yeah.
on. I don't
So I
mind
was
Mm-hmm.
answering
like,
all you. I have to tell these niggas all the time. I don't mind answering all y'all questions, but
right,
let me answer one first.
right.
You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
that's kind of how I roll, but it's crazy. It's crazy,
yeah,
Cap.
it is. I
Yeah.
didn't see. I saw that
Before we go
myself.
though, before
Go
we
ahead.
go, I want to pull out this one last article, Cap, and this is wild to me because it hits on it hits on the Christians, and it's just it's something that our black women have to just be aware of. You know what I'm saying? It says pregnant wife finds out she is HIV positive, and in Atlanta, we're number 3. 2. I think it was 2. I think we look it up. I think it was 2.
Too. Yeah.
Yeah, it was 2. She's
Right.
HIV positive. Hold on, check this out. This is the spin though, Cap. This is the spin though, Cap and Mom Dukes. Check this out. Says her husband, who is sleeping with her father, infected her.
What?
What?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Cap. This is wild. This is why y'all got to be careful. You know what I'm saying? Her, her,
Mm.
her husband was sleeping with her daddy.
Damn.
What?
Yeah, that's what he say. Hold on, let me. Okay, I'll go into it. I was trying to end it, but let's go into it. Let's go into it, Cap. You know how I do, Cap. You know how we going into it.
Go ahead,
It
brother.
said, it says a woman has narrated the difficulty she had after becoming pregnant at the age of 20. She went out to say that while she was pregnant, she learned she was HIV positive. She was shocked to learn her biological father was sleeping with her husband who had given her HIV.
Mm.
That's wicked. That's crazy.
That's messed up.
That's
Yeah.
crazy there, man. But that's what they out there doing, Cap. That's what they out there doing. So I ended on that right there, Cap. I ain't gonna even go to. I got some more, but
Hey, that's that tricky training. And what's so sad about that is it's a lot of sisters that's dealing with that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Is that they man is on the, what they call it, the DL. On some of it ain't on the down low. You can see it. It's on
Yeah.
the up high. You understand? It ain't
yeah.
because
Right.
I seen it was a case on what was this True Crime, I think it was. And that's one of the ones I wanted to use where the dude
Mm.
was a punk. You could see it. It was all over him. And he ended up unaliving his wife for some whatever disagreement they had. I got some more that we're gonna run on the next. I got a video where I'm thinking the person was a stud, what they call them, studs, and it's a punk, and the wife is like, you gotta stop cheating on me. You know, look, I can't keep taking this, you and this man, and I was like, whoa. And I the first thing came to me, I said, man, tricky training. You know what I'm saying?
Training. You know, we ready.
That's what it was. And I'm like, man, this is insane. You know, and I just don't understand how that woman still, she talking about she didn't, dealt with it 2 or 3 or 4 times. I'm like, I don't see how any woman could honestly lay down with a man that's laying down with another man. I do not get that. I don't understand that. It was one sister, I'm gonna say this and then we can go on to close. It was one sister in one of these rooms. They had a room about the LGBT community. And one sister jumped up. All the other sisters were like, no, I don't agree with that. Oh, no, I couldn't deal with no man. Like, oh, no. And this one came on there like, oh, yeah, me and my man, I accept it. And, he can do, we're open. And if he has a man, I was like, whoa, like nasty. You understand? Nasty. Yeah, you accept it now until that A, that I, that D, and that S walking the door. You understand? Oh, what is it now? Super AIDS. Wait till super AIDS walk, super syphilis, and super gonorrhea walking the door. Then you're gonna be rethinking it. You're gonna try to rethink it. It's gonna be too late. I just don't understand it, man. I don't understand the mindset of a woman that wants a man like that. I just don't understand. You want him to bend you over, and then in your mind when he leave the house, he finna go get bent over. And I don't even see how you accept that. I do not see how a woman. But they out there. They out there. Yeah. And that one, she did declare. And other sisters was like, hell no. You understand? And big ups to them sisters that ain't with the right. You understand? Big ups to brothers. You know what I'm saying? The sisters that stand on something, man. We gotta, what they say, you stand for, if you don't stand for something, you
stand on business. You gotta stand on business.
That's one thing. That's one thing I ain't slipping and falling for is that right there. You understand? Right. Ain't no slipping that right there. Ain't no falling for that. So we gotta turn around and we gotta do whatever it takes to make sure that manhood and womanhood prevail. You understand? We got to make sure, because you see what they doing out there. They even got our so-called brothers and sisters that's straight out there talking about, oh, well, man, I don't, none of my business what somebody doing in the privacy of their home. Man, they not keeping it to themselves. You know what? I would have a problem either if they went home, shut the door. I don't know what they doing in there. Right. But when you come outside, you got on riding boots, leggings, skirts, and ponytail. They putting ponytail
and a goddamn cowboy hat. They be like, come on.
Hey, these punks here is putting weave ponytail in their hair. I had one of my rental properties, right? I had let me see, it was 2 houses. The neighbors had the sons of this one house used to hang at the other house. It was like 3 houses right across from me. And the sons' houses, the other, they ain't had nothing to do with it, the one in the middle, but in the third house, it was like this right here. And the sons from over here, they would take their company over there, right? One day, right in front of my house, they parked in front of my rental property. I'm there, we cleaning the yard, cutting the grass, doing little stuff around the house. Turn around, a car full of punks get out. They got on. Do you remember when the jogging pants with the words on the back came out? Like bootylicious.
Yeah, bootylicious. They had the bootylicious on the back.
Brother, these punks got out wearing clothes like that. They had weave in their hair. You know how the sisters is doing their edges now. They flipping them, whatever they drawing them on. They had
them little baby hairs.
Yeah,
they had baby hairs.
They had all. They had big hoop earrings in their ear. looking like a damn around the way girl. I said, what the hell? They had on Uggs. They had, I don't care what they say. Since women started wearing Uggs, let women wear Uggs. I don't care if they was originally made for men and all of that kind of stuff. Let the women wear the Uggs. Okay, no man. But
I'm not with the Uggs. To be honest with you, I'm not with the Uggs. Cap, I don't like. I don't do everything what everybody else do.
Well, I feel and I can tell that about you that you are definitely separate from every other sister in the world. I can tell that about you.
I
But I'm
appreciate
just
that.
saying, oh, ain't no sweat. I'm just saying though, women started wearing them and made them popular. I say let them have them. But of course, but they say they originally came out, they was for men. But they got on these Uggs, they got on these bootylicious shorts, they got on. So my the tenant come outside, he say, man, you see, we both looked at each other. He said, man, you see this? He said, yeah. And he went over, they went over there with the thugs. And I'm not lying, I'm not kidding. This is what happened. They turn around, they over there shooting dice, right? The thugs over there shooting dice. They big gangster. The car full of chumps get out and walk over there to them. Me and him did it again. We looked at each other again, like, man, are you kidding me? Like these guys are, I'm telling you, they big time thug. They having shootouts and they fighting every day. They do all kind of gangster stuff all week long, right? Turn around. I finish up with the yard. We loading up the truck. We finna get out of there. The tenant, he's still on the porch looking. He like, man, I just can't believe this. You know what I'm saying? He like, this just came out. He said, as hard as these little guys claim to be, he said, I never would have thought that a car full of punks would be over there entertaining them. So as me and him sitting there talking, I'm about to head out. All of a sudden, I heard, you want to fuck me, nigga? You want to fuck me? Nigga, you must want to fuck me, don't you? Yeah, the dude. And we look right up. That's where it was coming from over there at the other house.
Whoa, yeah.
Yeah, that's where it was at the other house, right? It's one of the punks talking to one of the dudes shooting the dice. And it was about 6 or 8 of them shooting the dice. And all of them standing there just looking stupid, like he ain't talking to me. They still trying to shoot like he all in somebody. Man, you want to fuck me, don't you? That's your problem. You want to fuck. And I was like, man, I could not have been on that porch.
No, I would have left the nice guy. I would have leave the nice guy. That shit was great.
I mean, it's like you're talking to all of us because ain't nobody saying nobody said nothing. I'm telling you. The neighbor would be calling me talking about, man, these niggas shooting like crazy over here. You know what I'm saying? And it would be them. So they over there, boom, 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 turn up the neighborhood. I got them shootout, driving up and down the street, shooting at each other, doing all that. But then a punk standing there talking about, you want to fuck me, don't you? And they didn't open it out.
Well, these niggas out here acting like it.
We ain't hear no, you know what I'm saying? We ain't see no punches thrown. We ain't hear nothing. No gangster, nothing. Wasn't no gangster action at that time, brother. They all was on soft or something. They wasn't hard then. They wasn't hard then. They wasn't gangster then. They wasn't pulling no guns then. You understand? Drive-by wasn't no shootout for to happen then.
Right.
That right there, I'm telling you, this younger crowd, they've been convinced that stuff is okay, man. And they try to hide it. You know what I'm saying? And they know that, I mean, it is what it is, y'all. You done crossed over. You know what I'm saying? You done crossed over. And for some odd reason, they really think that stuff is okay to do whatever you want. And it is an abomination, man. And I can't wait to our people. I hate to see our men dressed like women. I hate to see our women dressed. I seen one of the, I know I keep saying we're going to go. I'm going to go with this one right here. Yesterday,
now you go ahead, bro.
I go to one of my contracts. And I appreciate it. I go to one of my contracts yesterday, and I see one of the nastiest looking lesbians you would have ever seen in your life. Oh my God, she just looked terrible. Like I know she not what they say, gay me ain't happy. I know she ain't happy, man. She looked terrible. She looked terrible. And she was coming out from the unit upstairs. I'm working on the unit downstairs. And she coming out the unit upstairs, going off, I guess, on the person that live us, whatever. I don't know. You understand? I don't know their business. But she going off on this. She just looked oh my God, man. Like what I was saying about my family members. and how they get crossed over and they start looking bad. They don't even look as good as they used to. The girls in my family used to be real pretty. Now they look real stank. And the boys, they used to look strong. Now they look stank too. That's the same way. And she looked really bad. She looked really bad. And I know she is not happy with that lifestyle. You
Right.
know, but our people get trapped up in that, man, and they feel like they at a point of no return. You know. So man, I just don't get it. The black woman is the baddest thing on the planet ever given to
Oh
man.
my God. Oh
You
my
understand?
God. Oh, woo.
So I just
Woo.
don't get it.
I love that black woman, bro.
I
Oh
just
my
I just
goodness.
don't get it. I don't get it. These
That's the
sisters,
problem. The sister cap don't know they worth and they give. And
mm,
right now they so out of sync in life in 2024. They receptive to accepting in and everything because they are supporting these guys that is trying to be on the gay side. They supporting it. They have, if you notice, you have some women got a gay guy hanging out with them
mm,
that's calling them sis or whatever. So, and I
yeah,
don't understand it. You creating a monster, but they want to be you. These guys want to be these women, and I don't understand that.
right. You show
Mm,
right, and they don't even like them. That's what I don't understand too. Is
right.
that those gay men, they don't like black women. They
So
can't
don't.
they can't stand them. I done heard
Mhm.
some. I'm telling you, I done heard so many stories with this nonsense, man. It's just it's I don't understand it. It's a sister that my cousin, this was his woman at the time, and she was into that community. You know what I'm saying? They used to have like a whole what they call like swingers thing, but
Mhm.
it was just for them. The LGBT, they would all just swing, and every time we would be around her, she'd start telling us these stories about what happened. She was at the strip club. It was her and maybe like 3, 4 others. Said 5 others. It was men and women. About a total of 6. Say 3, 4 girls, 2 dudes, whatever, however it go, right? They all in whatever this community, whatever they got, it's LGBTQ, but it's some kind of name they had for whatever group they was in, right? And they at the club, turn around, and some guy looking at one of the girls, right? Some guy that's across the room from them, he big tipping, throwing a lot of money. You understand?
Mhm.
And the
Mhm.
girl, she tell the sister that I know, dude, keep staring at me. What's up with him? She was like, oh, I don't know. She brushed it off, right?
Mhm.
So the dude ended up talking to her, buying her drinks, throwing money at her. You know what I'm saying? She ain't
Mhm.
even tripping, but he throwing money at her. He just throwing money, right? Turn around, show you how sick this community is and how twisted these people are. Turn around, and the chick goes home with the guy.
Mhm.
They go to, I don't know if it's their house or the clubhouse or whatever it is. It's the house everybody showed up there. The dude comes to the house. Check this out. They in the room. They end up having sex. The girl come out, she just is smiling, cheesing. She done got busy, got her son, right? She
Mhm.
said everybody look at them, and she like, what in the world is going? Why y'all looking like that? And you
Mhm.
know how on like movies when people are sitting there nervous and shaking their leg and smoking cigarettes and they don't know how to tell somebody something. That's how
Right.
everybody was responding. They like everybody sitting
Right,
there
yeah.
shaking and smoking cigarettes and you know what I'm saying? How we gonna tell her? How we gonna tell her? Brother, this was this sister words out of her own mouth, no lie. She said she told her, we don't know how to tell you. She said, tell me what? She said, he got AIDS.
Oh
Oh,
my God.
No lie. He a
oh,
punk. He go both. Oh well, and don't no man go both ways to me. I don't. If you indulge, you go down that road, you LGBTQ. It's just like this. But you
Mm-hmm.
tell her he go both ways. He deal with men and he got AIDS, brother. And this boy,
Wow.
she said that sister flipped on every last one of them. Like how could you not tell her that? Why wouldn't you turn
That's
around and step into her? But they
right.
didn't. They let her go through it just to show you just how nasty they are, man. That's a
Wow.
sick community. That is a sick community, man.
It is. It is, and it's running rapid here in Atlanta. Bad. That's why people that staying here in Atlanta, it really don't need to be around here trying to be out there in the street cheating because you don't know what you walking into. Because a lot of these people is not announcing that they have that. And what's so
Yeah.
crazy, if a person do that to you, you can actually press charges and get them put them in jail.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's the same as unaliving them. You are
Right.
killing them. You are. You know. Yeah, and boy, I got so many stories about that stuff too. That what to make your head spin. You know, it'll
Mm-hmm.
make your head spin. There was a cat here, boss man. This dude
Mm-hmm.
here was defiling young girls, 14, 15, and 16. He stayed right across the bridge over on the east side. He
Mm-hmm.
used to come over here and he used to get the little young girls coming out the skating rink. He
Mm-hmm.
would turn around, write his number on a $20, $50 bill, right? Tell
Mm.
call me. Yeah. He had a little paper. He had a little paper, you know. Turn around. He knew he was infected and had that. He infected over 100 and I think 50 girls. He gave 150
Wow.
youngsters between the ages of 14 and I think it was like 17. They were all young. They were all young. He took advantage of little young girls, and this is why we got to bring fatherhood back. We got to bring some
Yes.
morals back. We got to bring
Yes.
protection back. We got to. I mean, cause that should have never happened, man. Number one, that sick, nasty bastard. And by the way, he got unalive. One of the little sisters he gave it to told her
Mm-hmm.
brother, and they set him up. And they found him unalive right up the street, around the corner on Taylor and I forgot what street it was, but the other street. But they found him in his car. You understand? They ambushed, pulled up to her house. You understand? Took him
Mm-hmm.
out of her. And like I said, if we turn around and start teaching, number one, if you sick, you stay to yourself, man. You understand? Don't go trying to give that mess to nobody else.
Right. Right. That's selfishness. That I feel
Yeah,
like that's just being selfish. But
it,
just imagine, Cap, how many people, if it was, you said 106
no, I think it
people
was
that
100.
he infected.
No, I think it was 150. It was a lot.
Just imagine, you time that times two, because those people went and affected somebody else. So that's how stuff spread.
Yeah, absolutely,
Wow. Wow.
absolutely. Our
Mm.
oppressor know that that's one thing that we love is having sex. But another thing that they know is we doing it the wrong way.
Right.
They know
Right.
that.
Right.
And that's why they say, hey, you can't tell nobody what to do with their body. It's their body. They give it to who they
Right.
want to, you know? And guess what?
Mm.
That is helping to get rid of us for them. And we
Mm-hmm.
don't even understand that. We don't even understand that. Over how many people was it that died with AIDS? Over 2, 3, 4 million or something in all these doggone years. It's a shame. It's a shame
Mm.
for that guy to do that. You right, sis. He was extremely selfish. You know,
Yeah.
he hurt
Yeah.
because somebody gave it to him. That's your problem.
Mm-hmm.
That's your
Mm-hmm.
problem. Don't go
Mm-hmm.
infecting nobody, especially little girls. Like
Right.
destroying them, and they hadn't done anything to you. Number one, you're not even supposed to even be dealing with them sexually. But that's what he was doing.
Right.
He was throwing his money at them. You understand? He's seeing
Mm.
14, 16, 17-year-old little girls, and hell, what you do? Throw some money at them. And they jumping right in the car with the guy. You understand?
Mm.
Over 150 of them. I think that's the number. I believe that was the number, sis.
Ooh-wee.
Yeah, straight up. And matter of fact, one of his main girl went to school with my little brother. They in high school together. They in high school. When this story hit, my little brother say, "Yeah, that's such and such in my class. That was her man."
Wow.
So he was
Wow.
he been Mr. Pedophile, you know, and then did all of that mess to them little girls, man, and affected them. And like you said, sis, now it's gonna get spread because
Yeah.
it go undetected. They don't know
Yeah.
all kind of stuff, man.
Right.
All kind of stuff. But yeah, but that's what happened. I mean, it's out there, and we definitely got to teach our people. Like they were saying it that day in that room when you had came in there. I'm gonna say this, and I'm done. When they were saying that you can't run someone else's house, you know, who's going to turn around and be the judges and this and that? And it's clear that those men that was talking in that room is absolutely in no way, shape, form, or fashion fit to lead nothing.
Right.
Right.
Right. That's why I be in there popping it.
Nothing. You know, they have absolutely no morals, no good sense of judgment. You understand? And this is why this is why I love absolutely coming into the truth, because this is old news. The laws is thousands of years old. And guess what? It'll clean up this community now today with thousands of years old information. You understand? The boss man problem with the paying the young girls, the pedophilia problem.
Right.
Guess what? It's a law against that in the Bible. If we follow it, we'll fix that problem. LGBTQ. Guess what? The LGBTQ community is the most violent community of all the communities. They are
the worst
extremely
thing
violent.
it is, Cap.
Absolutely. They are the worst in the community as far as violence. And I don't know where they get all where's all this happiness at, since if you so goddamn violent. I don't understand. But guess what? It'll fix that. It's laws against that too in the Bible. You got, I mean, every problem that we have, man, guess what? We got laws and there's a solution, and it's in the Bible. But none of them in that room, or a lot of our people in the world, actually just they want to follow. They don't want to follow it. They don't want to follow it. You know, they would rather deal with all of the problems in the community because, well, it ain't my kids.
Right.
It ain't my wife. Shit, I got my own problems. They ain't say nothing to me, so I ain't gonna say nothing to them. That's the problem. We not worried about each other. We should.
Right.
We should.
I say that all the time, my dude. You know, I say that all the time, my dude.
You know, Diego be trying to teach him that too. You know, why how can you walk past somebody and see them getting beat down and not figure out what the world is going on to try to help that person? You know, the whole thing about staying in the neighborhood, even when I was younger, everybody knew one another. If any of the kids went and did anything in the neighborhood, that phone call already got down to your parents' house. And you already in trouble by the time you don't walk down. How did you find out? You know, your parents found out this because one of them neighbors down the street at this house call and told your mama or your daddy what you did down the street. So we don't have that anymore, and that's the problem. And I don't understand. It's like black people just don't want to come together like they supposed to. They talking about everything else but what they need to do against the cracker to move ahead. I see it every day. The type of work I do, I see it every day. They don't got themselves together at all. And I be trying to tell them, look, this stuff, like, you know, I don't know if I should say it. You live on YouTube, ain't you?
Go ahead, sir.
I ain't gonna say where I work at, but you know the type.
It's probably sensitive. Go ahead, sir.
The type of work I do, you know, I try to educate. I try to educate them. You know, sometimes it's just like I was telling the brother today. I said sometimes we as black people we get so hung up on materialistic stuff that, you know, if it's out of sight, out of mind, go ahead and give that stuff away, get rid of it. Because time is moving and stuff get old, just get rid of it. Don't keep investing in I'm being real on something that I'm supposed to be actually trying to rent to this person, but I'm telling this person, hey, if you can go ahead and sell your stuff, go ahead and do it to save me some money if that's your goal or what you're trying to do. I'm not going to try to convince you to come and put your stuff here, but you really trying to save you some money. That's not me. That's just not in my heart to do. So I'm gonna just tell you the truth. But we get so stuck, and I said black people just get so stuck on materialistic stuff and glorifying that stuff, they can't get out of it. And as much as you talk to them, it's like they turn the blind eye. And we are the ones that can really make shit turn around in this nation. They don't even know they gift for what they have as a African American. Well, I don't know if y'all say African American or black. I call it people of color. You see what I'm saying? We don't know. They don't know they gift, and they keep working against it. And I don't get it. What's going on? It's almost like the government don't sprinkle some stuff in the air and got their mind even much more warped since the COVID thing came through. That's a straight setup right there alone that brainwashed a lot of people.
Yep, you right. Tim.
Worked on their fear.
Yep, you right. And that's why we work so hard to change that and fix that. You know, these people have done a job on. They done one hell of a job on us, boy.
Yeah, they did. They did.
And you right, talk all that unity mess and come together, but don't put not one toe forward.
Right.
Doing it. Yep.
Right.
And then don't realize that they are a part of the problem. Just because you're not doing the exact thing that you pointing out that somebody else is doing, don't mean that you're not a part of the problem.
Right.
It's like the person they love to talk about the ones that's out there with the guns and that's responsible for over 8,000 of our brothers being unalived every year due to black on black crime. But then when you go to the corner and buy drugs and get high, you don't think that you're part of this problem that we have.
Right.
Because you just get your stuff, go home and smoke, and you don't bother nobody. But you're talking about the ones that's out there on the corner. Guess what? You're part of the problem. You're still part of the problem. If you're committing any act against our people, then you are a part of the problem. It's just that's
a fact. That's a fact.
Right.
And we gotta fix it. You understand? We have to stick to the solution that was given to us thousands of years ago. The solution to the problem is right there in the Bible. You understand? Right. And in the ISUPK, we exercise that. You understand? We're solving these problems. We're no longer being a part of the problem. Now we're a part of the solution.
Right.
You feel a lot better on this side than being on the other side.
That's right.
Because when you actually step back and look and see what's wrong, you'll be like, well, God damn. Because it's not like it's just one, two, maybe three things. Man, we got a whole shitload of problems. And it's going to take a whole lot of work in order for it to get fixed. You know?
All right, Cap.
So, yeah, but that's what we got to do. Come together. You know? We have to start sticking to these laws. We got to start treating each other like brothers and sisters. You know, we have to start looking at each other as family instead of individuals. You know? So, yep, that's it. But with that, go ahead. I'm good. We can close if you want.
All right. We're going to close it out, Cap. I know you rocking and rolling. We got Ma Deuce in the building. Hey, check it out. We got Ma Deuce in the building. This is a very, very heavy sister, man. I'm telling y'all, man. She's heavy. You know what I'm saying? It's really good sister, man. She done came out here. She done helped me out, you know, with the food program and doing anything I need. You know, Ma Deuce, I can call Ma Deuce. But man, look, she checked in today. Go ahead, Ma Deuce.
No, I was just agreeing with you. I appreciate you so much. You know, I adopted you as my son, and we're gonna keep this moving. We're gonna keep this definitely moving with positivity. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we're gonna.
And Captain, I appreciate you too. I appreciate you so much, and helping my brother move forward. Yeah, and you know you got to stay on him, Cap. You know that. You already know that, Cap. You got to stay
Oh,
on him.
damn right. Sis. Now we finna help him to a whooping. I'm finna tell his mom. I'm finna get you, boy. No, I'm finna tell mom. I'm just kidding. Hey, but no, we do appreciate you, sis. You know what I'm saying? And all you, we definitely
Yes,
appreciate
sir.
you know what I'm saying.
Definitely do. So we got
What I
my Dukes in the building. Oh, go ahead, Cap. Go
I
ahead.
was just gonna say from what I heard and you know the little bit, little interaction I had with you, but this brother he does speak very highly of you. You understand? So
Yes, sir.
we appreciate you. You understand? And you accepting the invitation and
Yeah.
being a hand to our Atlanta school down there. So we definitely appreciate you, sis.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Damn right.
All right. So look, my Dukes in the building. You know, Captain K, the Goggle Bar man, always holding it down with the STATL Connect podcast. We doing it again. Tricky Tranny. Y'all know how it go. Y'all know how it go, man. Just so you know, y'all tune in, keep tuning in, and keep learning this information, man. Like I say, we STATL Connect, man. We bridging the gap and waking up our people. You know what I'm saying? So y'all continue to tune in, man. Tune into ISUPK St. Louis. Tune into ISUPK Atlanta. Definitely tune into ISUPK.com so you can find out wherever we got brothers at in your city. You know what I'm saying? And with that, I'll say shalom, sir.
Shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom, sis.